Hello everyone, this is Jed Shlackman. In this video presentation I'll be covering the topic of autoimmune illnesses. There is a growing trend or increase in the incidence of these types of conditions, and there are a number of factors contributing to that. I would like to go into an explanation first of what these types of illnesses are, how they're operating or functioning in our mind-body system, so we can have an understanding of what are the most effective and successful ways to treat those issues. Autoimmune illnesses are, in a sense, chronic inflammatory conditions, and they can be present in different areas or systems of our body. So it could affect the digestive system, the immune system, the endocrine system, the reproductive system, the nervous system, and so on. Some of the more well-known types of autoimmune illnesses include lupus and fibromyalgia, MS, Hashimoto's thyroid disease, and in these particular conditions, the body's immune system is really in a state of chronic stimulation that's coinciding with what appears to be some damage to the tissues or organs of the body. The conventional medicine paradigm sees this as the body mistakenly attacking itself. That's why it's called autoimmune, or the immune system reacting to the self. And consequently, in Western medicine, they use immune-suppressing drugs to reduce the pain and inflammation. So they're actually treating the symptoms. That approach merely gives some short-term symptom relief, but it has not aided in truly healing these illnesses. In fact, the side effects of those immune-suppressing drugs are themselves often quite debilitating and potentially fatal. If we look at natural and alternative therapies that do seem to help with the various inflammatory conditions, we find some common factors. These therapies tend to reduce stress, to support digestion and detoxification, to nourish the immune system, and in particular to heal emotional traumas. So what can we deduce from all of that? Well, the chronic inflammatory condition arises from some sort of overload of stress, and that's often due to some type of physical or emotional factors. So we'll have some type of stress or trauma that's involved. It could be psychological abuse, it could be a major injury, exposure to drugs or environmental toxins. Any of those things could be the trigger for this process to develop. When that occurs, the immune system becomes weakened and toxins can build up in the body along with microbes, such as various bacteria or viruses. And the inflammatory process is, in a sense, an incomplete immune response that is failing to fully address an infection or clear out either endogenous or exogenous toxins. In other words, toxins that come from outside of your body or toxins that are generated from within your body, such as toxins from metabolic waste products, from stress hormones, and so on. Once a danger or threat has been removed, the body would naturally return to its equilibrium and the inflammation would naturally go away. With these autoimmune conditions, or at least the conditions that we label autoimmune, the body recognizes that the threat remains, so it doesn't halt the immune response. By suppressing the immune response with drugs, the potential for an infection to progress even further is created. And this is why these autoimmune conditions often have a poor prognosis when they're treated with a conventional pharmaceutical medicine paradigm. So while people take medicines for temporary symptom relief, the conditions get progressively worse over time, which leads to poor life expectancy. Now, this is similar to what happens in a way to the situation when modern medicine treats an infection with some type of fever-suppressing drug, something like Tylenol. The fever is actually an emergency virus-suppressing response of the immune system. The increased body temperature halts the viral DNA replication and thereby gives the immune system time to target and destroy the virus throughout the body. In that scenario, the suppression of a fever could help an infection progress even further and deeper into the body. With these autoimmune inflammatory conditions, the anti-inflammatory immune-suppressing medications are treating an unpleasant symptom, but that symptom is a part of how the body is seeking to protect itself and perhaps overcome a chronic infection. The ideal treatment approach would be to offer all the support that we can to assist the body in generating a healthy and effective immune system response. This would include healing the gut, the gastrointestinal tract, providing proper nourishment, giving non-toxic remedies to kill pathogens in the body, therapies like oxygen therapy, colloidal silver, garlic extract, oregano oil, olive leaf extract, vitamin C in high doses. Those are some safer, more natural and effective ways to clear out the pathogens and toxins. We would also be helping to alleviate emotional distress and self-defeating subconscious thought processes. Since the psyche, the mind, governs the energy field that fuels the life energy of the body. This is a mind-body-spirit approach. So if we see that the body is distressed and not able to function at its full capacity, we might find the reason for that in the psyche, in the mental and emotional patterns, in the energy flow that's feeding the body. If our energy system is in some way compromised, then the body doesn't have enough energy to do the work that's needed to effectively eradicate pathogens and clear out toxins. In fact, stress creates more toxins. So we want to shift that balance toward clearing out toxins and not adding as many new ones. We are recognizing more and more that these same processes of toxins and pathogens in the body triggering chronic inflammation are fostering modern disease epidemics, from arthritis and autism to Alzheimer's and fibromyalgia and many others. You will find that there are heavy metal toxins, viruses, and chronic immune system activation. Of course, the immune system being activated would be fine if it were successfully addressing those challenges or threats. But if that system's response is incomplete, then the threat remains and it continues to perpetuate that inflammation. The body can cleanse and heal itself when the energy system is flowing smoothly and the stresses aren't interfering. Healing practitioners can provide assistance in helping address these stresses and helping the body recover from them. As a holistic wellness practitioner, I work a lot in relieving stress and rebalancing the energy system and guiding people to adopt a healthier lifestyle, maintaining a more cleansing diet, an anti-inflammatory diet, one that allows the body to, in a sense, catch up, to not be stressed as much from the digestive process, and to have the opportunity to clear out whatever toxins have built up and to wipe out the pathogens that have been in some way continuing to disturb the body. These approaches are quite effective. Many people who've gone through the conventional medical protocols and not had any benefit or not in any way improved from their conditions find that these alternative methods produce a much better outcome, either a great reduction in symptoms or flare-ups, or even for some people there could be a full recovery, a full remission from those diagnosed autoimmune illnesses. I encourage everyone to explore this topic further, to look into these alternative and holistic healing modalities. If you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me through YouTube or my website or my Facebook page. You can visit phinsights.com. That's phinsights.com to learn more about the holistic healing services and workshops that I provide. For now, I want to wish everyone a wonderful day. Namaste.